Not the topic of.
The topic is eggnog. All right. What's everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We're gonna give y'all a chance to come on in. Come on in. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we're also being recorded. And we're live on Terry's phone.
Live on my phone.
So Terry's phone.
That phone dope.
I don't know about that,
That phone is dope. Shout out to Samsung.
Nah, I'm good on the iPhone.
It's the fold. Yeah. Mostly I don't use
Big Ray. Oh, you can't hear us? You can't hear us? Dang.
Man, you know Portia's gonna be on your head.
He can't hear us, man. Dang, you can't hear us. Can't hear us? No? No?
So Ray B the squad, go look on there one all the other forums.
Go on Facebook, go on Instagram. Facebook and YouTube. Can't hear us? Dang, we gotta fix this problem. Nothing.
Oh, you just reading lips over there, Ray?
So I thought everybody could hear us. Okay. So we're reaching technical difficulties over here. We also got a video for you on YouTube later, though. So everybody go to YouTube. Everybody, I'm gonna just type it in. Everybody go to YouTube. Everyone go to YouTube. All right, we'll give y'all about 2 seconds. But let me jump right into it. So T don't know what I'm about to ask him. But I'm gonna ask him anyway. How is it in 2022 being a single father in your industry? And when I say single father, we're gonna clear up the term. No, you're not. We want to make sure that we don't want anybody think that we. Why is that such a touchy term anyway? Because if you aren't with the mom, but you're still a father, you're a single father. I think the term because single mother meant she was a mother without a father around, and it was just the mother and the kids. So, but we still fall under classifications of a single father or a married father. I don't know.
I got what you're saying. But to answer the question past all that you just put a spin on, probably the most challenging thing ever. It made you know what I mean? It make it seem like there's never not a day that you're not trying to achieve something. It really is when like you become a goal chaser to try to create. I mean, because I see as being a father, yeah, I'm letting my kid be a kid right now, but I need to be actually cultivating and making sure that, you know what I mean, I got the adult process paying down because that's gonna be the most difficult point of the child's life. And if I ain't ready for the adult part of my child, you know what I mean, what are they gonna struggle with? You know what I mean? So it's a catch 22 because it takes a lot of time from you being at home, having those really close relationships. You know what I mean? Like I can't say there's probably an EP agent out there that has a grand quality of life with their family. You know what I mean? It becomes a sacrifice, just like firemen, nurses, et cetera, that work a lot of long hours. And then if you're an entrepreneur in the industry, now it creates a whole different dynamic because now it's 24/7. You know what I mean?
Well, see, my sister posted something the other day, and it was along the lines of the top five things that to regret about dying.
Mm.
Yeah, the top five things that you will regret about dying, and one of the passages was about it was I wish I would have spent more time with my family, or I wish I would have had the courage to be who I really am. I think that's what one of them said. The other one said, I wish I wouldn't have worked so hard so that I could have taken time out. And this said every male patient in parentheses. So it's like men, we are
Workers by nature.
accustomed. We're
Yeah.
accustomed to that.
Of creating. You know what I mean? And in this time period, everything you do is got to be grand at some point. I mean, because for what you're doing it for, if it's not meant to be carried on after this, you know what I mean? That's gonna be my biggest regret.
Legacy building.
If I didn't leave a legacy, that'd be my if I didn't get to do before I die. You know what I mean? Like I don't even care if I see the first brick laid. I know what I started before I left the earth. You know what I mean? So it's like right now, yes, hopefully we can catch all the moments right now, but what about the later too? It's like a lot of our parents didn't think about the later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of this generation is 30 and below. A lot of the parents didn't even get a chance to think about the later. They were still kids. At this
Well,
point, getting younger and younger, you don't get to think about the later.
so do with those things fall in the realms of your top five? I know that we're still living right now, which is the glorification of God in terms of that. And so you get to visit your top five as if, okay, I got a chance to do it. Do I do, what I have the chance to do, or am I doing something like totally different?
I mean, for a lot of us, for some one reason or another, for our spouse, for our kids, at some point, our feet stop moving. We stop
Mm.
growing, we stop advancing. Life kind of stopped when you have kids for a lot of people. And it's like, after your kids are gone, then what are you doing after that? What are your kids gonna be able to do after that? Biggest thing that we trying to create right now is what being able to we're gonna be able to give our kids an opportunity, you know what I mean, that nobody else can give them,
Or what we didn't have.
or what we didn't have, and what a lot of people, you know what I mean, didn't have. No matter the culture or the race, a lot of people don't have opportunities directly from their parents. You know what I mean? And hopefully, by the time ours get to that age, which is in a few years, or yours is, you know what I mean, a little bit older, but
What you trying to say, man?
I'm still a kid. But yeah. Once my kids become adults, it's like giving them that option and opportunity to already come into something that you're gonna be valued, you're gonna be loved. You know what I mean? Everything you're gonna want out of a work environment. You know what I mean? You can automatically bring them to the culture, or you can just let them run free and
All right, so you don't care about like, well, I'm not saying you don't care because what we were taught was graduate from high school, go to college, that's it. Like, so things aren't necessarily going that direction anymore. And now we have to put things in place for the kids to have a non-conventional route to whatever. Because, like, I know myself, I dropped out of school and as a junior in high school. One would say, "Man, you were already there. Why'd you drop out?" I dropped out because I think I was bored with school and the process, and I regret it, but I don't regret it because if I hadn't done anything about it, had I not fixed it later on down the line when I got my diploma, continued my education and things like that, I would regret it. At that split second, I would regret it, mainly thinking maybe my life would be something else. But I had to fight to get myself back up on track. And because I had accountability, I had like a mom, a dad, families, aunties, uncles, everybody that grandparents that I didn't want to call and say, "Hey man, I can't go to YouTube, let me see if I can get you on YouTube."
but why are you fixing that? Yeah, it's definitely a different standard of living, life, growing. A lot of people are stopping to appreciate life for what it is and not, what I mean, everything that can be offered for us in a physical nature. But at any given time, cash is always going to, what I mean, be the ruler of good, great, evil, and everything else. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah, shout out to God, but cash gonna change a lot of things, you know what I mean, no matter what, whether it's in a positive way or a negative way. So at the end of the day, you still gotta know how to do business. You still gotta live. But when you wake up and you don't have a blueprint, we wake up with no blueprint every day. Like,
We gotta be. You gotta. But so you saying without a blueprint, you still gotta have direction.
still gotta go. You gotta somebody's giving it to you, or you going to create it. You know what I mean? And so for us being entrepreneurs, we have the duty to have to get up and go create it.
You
Some
don't
form
have
of
no
fashion.
choice.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like going against the grain. I mean, obviously, it's you're in la la land. You're lonely. You finding your way until everybody's starting to believe in you. Uh, I mean, of course, we fortunate to definitely have some close family members that believe in us no matter what. But I mean, it's still that the gravity of
What
have
about
you.
these days? You gotta let the kids kind of do what they want to do. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really. I'm not really, like one to say, hey, you can do what you want to do, as if I don't know what's about to come forth in this world that we're living in. You know?
That's why we just gotta give them the opportunity, though. As long as I give you an opportunity, I can't. That's
But
just
had
like.
you had the opportunity to just freely do what the hell you wanted to do, would you have done the right thing?
But maybe I would have done something that wasn't just what I thought was right then. You know what I mean? I didn't think I would be doing, this right now back when I was 18, 17. Like, yeah, I thought military, but I never thought about, yeah, owning my own company,
On your
selling
own
good
business as
potatoes,
an entrepreneur.
going out
It's
here
hard work.
and literally, but doing it to the point to where I know I'm risking my life when I go do it.
I mean, but we effortlessly risk our lives without thinking about it because that's what we do as far as the job. It's not like, hey, I'm thinking about, hey, I love everybody, I'm going to risk my life,
Right,
opposed to I'm going to work.
right.
This is what I do. I risk my life on a daily basis.
Yeah, especially for somebody else, like they got a kid, they got a family, et cetera, et cetera. So at this point, it's almost like my grand contribution to the community at some point. But hey, I got to make a living doing it too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going back into the military. No
Well,
bad skin with that, but yeah,
what's the
like
next best thing? Let's protect people ourselves.
yeah, that's
All
what we're
right.
doing.
So jump ship, jump to another subject real quick because I wanted to get your input on it.
Yeah.
You.
Whew.
Kanye West.
Kanye, man,
This is a brother that was born in Atlanta, Georgia now.
I feel like Kanye has a super master plan, some kind of I don't know. I hope he do, or it's some kind of life lesson he teaching himself.
Do you own a
And
pair of Yeezys?
I definitely do.
Do you still wear them?
I definitely do. And am, and
And
is,
you're not gonna burn them?
and not gonna do nothing but put them on and make sure they clean when I put them on. That is about it.
So
So
you're not gonna burn them?
negative,
Okay.
negative. I will buy somebody if they trying to sell them before they burn them.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go give me a discount, by all means,
I
shoot it to
mean,
me.
I got my pair. I didn't. My pair were gifted to me, but the pair that I have, like, it's like they're extremely comfortable.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't buy the shoe because of no.
But no, I'm gonna tell you, like, I didn't buy the shoe because of him. But when I was gifted the shoe and I put them on, I started feeling, like different. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what?
Feeling like you was free.
Man, my soul wasn't touching the ground, man. You ever wore some Gucci slides or some Bally slides?
Designer.
You just got the damn design on, the feet on the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, he definitely. I mean, however you want to call it, I'm gonna wear my Yeezys. Whether that man go out here and make the most terrible financial decisions for himself.
No. See, you minimizing like the decisions that he made, like they were financial decisions. No, the decisions and the choices that he made were detrimental to. Okay. This is gonna be really difficult.
But it's perception,
I'm not
though.
sensitive. Like, I could give a damn about really what Kanye West says. I could give a damn about what he said about George Floyd because we knew the truth about George Floyd. We could give a damn about what he's saying. What he knows something different that he didn't know. He had never thought about George Floyd before George Floyd was killed.
Right.
So what can you tell me about George Floyd that the facts didn't already tell us or what we saw with our own eyes? Already. So the propaganda in the world today has made us think that this man died from something else, but we know what he died from. No, I could give a damn about what Kanye's saying. I don't think he hurt the black. I think that's the problem with some of us in the black community. we think that a person with celebrity status or money represents the black community. That is not who represents the black community. If they're doing good, we celebrate them, great. But our existence or how you look at us is not contingent on how this celebrity acts or what they do or what they don't say.
That part. But in turn, the only reason they celebrate that much is because they've made it to that stage to where they can have a voice.
What about the
But
black guy that got plastered across the news because he robbed a store or he shot and killed somebody? That's a perspective image as well. He doesn't represent us either.
absolutely.
But that's been the sentiment in going in terms of how we are projected or how we are perceived by individuals or people or groups of or entities.
Yeah, I mean, but the mass punishment of just trying to strip away something from somebody, knowing that we all have our own conversations, we are gonna have our own feelings, we are gonna celebrate our own religions, we are gonna celebrate our own people, love the way we gonna love everything. We're gonna do everything we want to do the way we want to do it. Can you not respect the other one though? You know what I mean?
Oh, so you said we're gonna do it. So if I say I want to take the podcast over hours, we're gonna do what we want to do.
Yeah. Our production person can't do nothing. We gotta be like these mother lovers. I told them. You know what I mean? And then she might chop it up and
I'm just saying. So the Kanye thing, you're okay. So give me a little bit on the takeoff thing before we kind of try to start wrapping it up.
totally preventative. Start securing yourself. And I mean, of course, with our past adventures with artists, with different people of all calibers, you must protect yourself, protect your investment, protect your logo, protect your brand.
That's
And
something
you,
new that we coming out with. We
yeah,
about to
yeah,
create a situation for you to be able to protect your brand like that.
yeah. So I mean, it's all over protection. Like the right people in place would have made sure that they will everybody would have walked away, situation dissolved, and we're all happy. We get to go spend some of this more money. Like, how are we losing so many artists that's making so much money with so much motion, and we're taking them out? We're taking each other out.
Man, you know what I want to hear? What is one of the toughest, most fearful times that you've had as security? I think I've heard of it. I think I know about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I was there present, but I think I do.
I'm definitely traveling with an artist. Ain't no specifics. In Texas though, I'm gonna say in Texas.
In Texas,
Yeah,
Wild Wild
I'm
West.
talking about when I say it was to the degree where anybody move wrong, everybody killing each other at this point.
Like kind of like smoking aces when everybody was
it's-
all the guns was pointed at each other.
that's literally what it was.
Mm.
And like if one wrong move, one wrong call, one wrong breath, you know what I mean, taken the wrong way, everybody dying. But it's crazy because it was nothing but black men looking at each other in the face.
Yes. So I mean, first and foremost, we're thankful to God that we made it through that situation and that you were here with us to talk about that situation. But those are the uncomfortable situations sometimes that we're tasked with trying to protect people or protect entities or institutes in our community. And unfortunately, that's what the task of America has been protected. I mean, been tasked with protecting the entities within itself as well and within our borders and the entities and institutes that we created here in America.
Yeah.
And so, with that said, I'm glad that my cousin came on. I'm glad that, what I'm saying, we got a chance to chop it up and have a good chance. We had a great meeting today. Look forward to that. We got all type of security things coming forth that are going to be great in the future for
Really watch.
just watch it, man. I'm thankful for God that, even though 2021, no, starting 2020, it's been shit. 2021, it was like surface level shit. 2022, it was like, man, this stinks in here. 2023, we got to clean this up. We got to clean it up. So, I mean, I know that we take yearly, landmarks as another time to do something differently, but it really doesn't matter if you didn't do anything throughout the process of the year. So we definitely can see progress and throughout the year of 2022 that we made But as we begin to close out 2022, I think that, you know, we have to reflect on where we've been, what we can do in 2023, and what we can do in 2023, and how we can improve our lives and make it better, man. You know, and make other people better too. So I'm excited. Kind of, I'm really I'm leery of 2023, but I'm excited about the possibilities that we're about to put
You
forth.
know why? Because when everybody know change is so uncomfortable. That's got to be the most uncomfortable thing you
Shout
can
out to
do.
Atlanta Production Factory.
Change. You know what I mean? We finna go through a change, and it's uncomfortable.
And it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable,
But it's necessary.
and we finna do it though.
You know, Martin Luther King, I'm gonna leave with this saying. Martin Luther King said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not in a time of comfort and convenience, but in the time of challenge and controversy."
Really?
In a time of challenge and controversial times.
Mm.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
All right.
Peace out. I look forward to Terry come back on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Might need to be just like that permanent, you know, we need some other blood up in here, you know what I'm saying? To bring that permanent in. But I appreciate you for coming on. Yeah, move the room around. Yeah, we gotta do it the mini way. Move the room around. If that's what it takes, I mean, I'm willing to put another side on the podcast. Then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, because then my consistency, we'll get more with these topics, and I want people to call in. So we got to fix Instagram. We got to fix Instagram. We're gonna have the video go up though. So look for the video, and peace out. Love y'all. Make sure y'all go vote. The polls are closing in about an hour. About 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 49 minutes actually, the polls are closing. So if you didn't get there, make sure you get there and knock it out. Peace be with you. Fist.
Yeah.